up and knock him down. Someone's gotta take me now, before we get another round. Getting lost up in the crowd, flashing lights is all I see. Look at her, she look at me, think I forgot how to breathe. Anxiety is killing me, getting lost under the stars.
Hello everyone, Kami here, and wow, I guess the South Park creators really wanted to prove me wrong, huh? Because I really thought that they maybe were going a little easy on them last episode, but this episode, full bite, dude. So how is this episode so biting? Well, let's start off with recapping the events briefly. So the episode starts off with Stan and Kyle and girl, I don't remember name of, talking about Clyde. Surprisingly, Eric Cartman comes up and wonders, hey, who you guys talking about? And it's actually Clyde. And that's surprising to Eric, and Eric then goes around to Clyde and saying, stop stealing my shtick, which, yeah, because that's pretty much Eric Cartman's shtick where he says all this, and quite frankly, I'm surprised they're doing a plot line like this after the first episode. But if anything, I think the way Clyde feels is kind of how they feel about saying things like this in the modern day, especially if Eric was a reflection of them in the last episode, but maybe I'm reaching. And either way, it's still a really good parody making fun of all those stupid-ass podcasters, so plus on that. Meanwhile, we actually focus the other part on Mr. Mackey, who got fired? Yeah, because of the government cutting unnecessary spending, he gets fired. And he joins ICE as a result. And oh my god, I can't believe they actually had so many scenes of the face of ICE, which is probably the actual face of ICE, just fucking shooting puppies to death. Like, pretty much every scene that has her in it, she's shooting a dog to death. It's fucking crazy. And also her face fucking, like, tries to melt off of her. No doubt another way of making fun of her. Botox injections, most likely. And the way J.D. Vance appears in this episode, where he's, like, the height of Ike. Oh my god. I saw that happening in the episode the first time, and I actually burst out laughing. It was so funny to see, dude. Mainly because of the fact that, it reminded me of all those stupid-ass J.D. Vance face edits. Anyways, the episode ends off with both Mr. Mackey and Clyde at some vacation spot where the weird shit happening. Gee, I wonder what that's a reference to. But, yeah, they're both like, you know what? This isn't me. And Mr. Mackey does his school counselor thing of saying, hey, it's not worth it to do this just for some money. And yeah, so all in all, I actually really like this episode. I think it's really strong and definitely stronger than the first, and if this is the way the show is going to be continuing, then, well, I'm ready for it. Oh yeah, and before I forget, all of the equating the debating stuff to master version of debating without the duh is really funny. And the bit where the Department of Homeland Security's face finally comes off and slithers around like a little creature is also funny. I also like the fact that they pretty much parody the fact that where they're taking away Mexicans without even really questioning it, without really saying anything about it, and also saying that ICE is desperate for anyone, which, seeing how things are currently going for them, that's probably true. But yeah, the whole detaining Mexicans without asking thing is really a big case of show don't tell, showing that the Mexicans aren't doing anything but just living a life, and they're getting detained anyways, does a lot more than just outright saying it out loud ever could. Oh, and before I forget, the whole the episode's end credits end out with her going into a pet store and shooting all of the dogs in there to death. That's literally how the episode ends. So, yeah, once again, the Clyde plotline was pretty good too. There's not really much to say about it though, because it's like, yep, that's a nice, masterful parody of the damn podcasters who just spout that shit. But hey, with all that being said, I actually think this is a pretty good episode of the show, and I Can't wait to see where they go with the rest of the season. With all that being said, what are your thoughts on this episode? I'd like to know. And with all that being said, leave a like, leave a comment, donate to my Ko-Fi, please, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.